Now, it's time to talk about something that's been on my mind for a very long time. It's something that I see occasionally in my comments as well. But it's the question, is this game pay to win? Now, the short answer to that long question is no, definitely not. But there are a couple of things that I want to talk about, and some of the things that I think we can all agree on. Now, first things first, when you open the tech tree, in my case, you have a bunch of vehicles, I have a lot of vehicles, a lot of premiums. And the first thing that kind of struck me first, I noticed that there haven't been a lot of newer medium tier, low tier, greenable, normal platoons. And that's one thing that I would say needs to be added in the game. More normal platoons. Might be a thing or issue that will be fixed when the platoon system gets dissolved, and then you basically get a lot of other vehicles, and all the vehicles that have been duplicated might actually stop being duplicates. That also counts the premiums as well. Now, when it comes to how free to play the game is, you can easily save up gold to get some of the best low tier vehicles in the game. The Max, the Calliope, for example, the KV1, all of these vehicles, I got all of these vehicles basically by playing and by farming gold. If you're doing the events, if you're active in the game, getting gold is actually very easy here, and you basically just need to put some time into collecting gold, not to waste gold on other stuff. Basically, if you want premium platoons, you can get them quite easily if you just play the game, do the events, and with time you will have enough gold. Now, you can even save up for the higher tier gold platoons. I've heard that there might be new gold platoons added, we will see about that. But speaking of the event, now, my main complaint about all of these boxes are the nick frames. The nick frames troll. I lost a bunch of... I think I lost 2 times in the last couple months to nick frames here. But I farm these vehicles, I grind these vehicles, and as a free-to-play player, you can get the medium box platoon quite easily just by completing the tasks. And completing the tasks isn't really, I would say, too difficult. You also can do them with the ads if you're stuck on a certain task. But out of all premium vehicles that I have, I farm, I grind the medium boxes always. Now, I know I am partnered, I do get to play some of the big box vehicles, I do get to play some of the special edition vehicles and stuff like that, but when it comes to the medium box, I grind that, I play, and you can pretty much take a look at my missions here. I done all of them, and I got the Foch in this update. I didn't complete all of them. You don't need to complete all of them. You can actually leave 1 or 2 if you are stuck on them. Again, I can just go and watch ads and get these done. But if you just play the game, if you focus on the tasks, it gives players something to, I guess, to play. And eventually you do get the medium box premiums basically for free. Even if you get if you have like bad luck, eventually you will get the medium box platoon. You can also do the pass. As you can see, I did not buy the pass. Again, I do this completely free to play. I don't buy the pass. And you do get a bunch of free stuff from the pass as well. You get tickets. Basically, if you lose to nick frame, you can basically do the pass, and that will give you an extra 2,000 bonds, and that basically gives you enough to get the nick frame and the premium vehicle of the platoon. So that would pretty much be the quick summary on all the premiums. The game definitely needs more non-premium mid and low tier vehicles. Something that I actually will ask the community manager about, because I really am interested to see if they have plans for that, or I'm very sure that they're aware of that. And it's also a thing that's been on my mind for a while. When I looked at the tech tree, I was kind of impressed by how many premiums I have, and more standard platoons would be nice. Again, that's probably something that the tech tree is going to solve, because the platoon system will go away, and then you will be able to research a vehicle on a vehicle per vehicle basis, like we have with the air mode and the ships in the game. Now, let's play some non-premiums. Let's see how the non-premiums perform in combat. Again, they're good vehicles. I mean, the vehicle is as good as the player who's playing it. I played all the vehicles, most of the vehicles in the game, both premium and standard. And in my case here, I didn't really notice any big difference in my case. Again, if I like a vehicle, I'm good with it. If I don't like the vehicle, or if I simply suck with the vehicle, it wouldn't matter if it's a premium or non-premium, I will do bad. In this game, at the end of the day, knowing where to shoot, how to shoot, knowing where to position the vehicle and how to position the vehicle is a lot more important than what vehicle you're driving. You have to know the strengths and disadvantages of your vehicle. And it's a premium IS-6 that just got ratted by a non-premium IET-1. I would say the premium scale is definitely a lot more noticeable in medium tier. In top tier, like tier 9, tier 10, you do have a lot more normal vehicles than premiums. In medium tier, you do have a bunch, I would say a little bit more premium platoons than non-premium platoons. The vast majority of the medium tier platoons, premium ones, are the medium box platoons that, again, you can basically get for free. And as I say, even with the worst possible luck, if you play the events, you will get the premium platoons basically for free. It is statistically impossible to never get any platoon. Again, that's one of the reasons why I do grind the medium box platoon. That's why I don't get that one for free. I choose to grind for that one, just to give myself a view on how a free-to-play player will experience the game, so that if I notice something bad, I can give feedback. That's why I farm the medium box platoons. And so far, I think I mentioned it already, but I missed a total of 2 platoons. I missed the G6, and what was the other one I missed? I forgot. But I missed the G6, the artillery, and I missed one more. I think I missed. I thought I would miss the boomstick Avre, but I didn't. I ended up getting that one as well. So you should be getting premium platoons for free from the medium box if you are just playing the game and doing the tasks. And honestly, the medium box platoons do have some decent vehicles. Now, how do they fare and how do they compare to the classic non-premium vehicles? Well, I mean, again, it's the same situation. Like, all the tanks in this game, all the vehicles are not immortal. They all get destroyed the same way. It comes down to how you play the vehicle. If you're good with the vehicle, you will do well. If you're not good with the vehicle, no premium in the game will help you. Practice and skill is what matters the most at the end of the day here. I would say some of the best vehicles in the game are not even premiums. Raketniak, Panzer Leopard, A1A1, this thing, IT1, the Leopard 2A4, the T74, the T64 BV, vehicles like that. And there's a bunch. If I start to list all the good vehicles, I would be here for 2 hours. So the best vehicles from my experience that I experienced in the game here were the non-premium ones. Sure, the premiums are nice and they do feel special, but at the end of the day they are pretty much average for the most part. But it comes down to how you play the vehicle. So that would be pretty much the big part of the whole story. But I will play a bunch of non-premium platoons today, and as you will see, my overall score with whatever platoon I take, whatever tank I take, whatever vehicle I take, my overall score will be about the same. I would say the premium vehicle scale on ships and on the plane mode is definitely a little bit looking a little bit less saturated because they have the tech tree system there, and you don't have as many premiums as you have normal vehicles, ships and planes there. On tanks, this is, I would say, most noticeable because the tank mode is the original mode along with the ship mode, where you did get a lot more vehicles over time. The aircraft mode, air mode, is actually the youngest mode in the game here. But yeah, this is the classic IT1. This is a vehicle that I recommend that you get at one point. The Leopard A1A1, the T55A, both are fantastic vehicles. I mean, at the end of the day, as I mentioned before, I personally prefer a fast vehicle. It comes down to your personal preference. I played a bunch of premiums that I am not that good at, and I did well in other vehicles that haven't been premium within the same tier. The Type 69, for example, I haven't touched that vehicle since I got it a couple months ago. I did not like it one bit. It's not the vehicle's fault, but I didn't play that vehicle. I just prefer the standard tanks in that tier. They felt better to me. I enjoyed them more. I did more with them. So it still kind of baffles me when I see comments like, "Oh, pay to win. Oh, this guy just played premiums. He's not able to do anything without a premium vehicle." Well, that's gonna be, I'll be addressing that because I feel like that's a valid concern within the community. And as a content creator, I feel like it's my duty to actually, show the full picture of what's going on here. So that's why I will take half an hour or so to play a bunch of different normal vehicles that I personally enjoy. A vehicle that you can get as well. Basically, anyone can get the vehicles here that I will play. 1,300 points score. Well, I outperformed all the premium vehicles on both teams here. So yeah, I mean, non-premium vehicle. Here we go, top of the place, top on the leaderboard here. Not on the leaderboard, on the scoreboard here. So yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, as I mentioned before, it comes down to how you use the vehicle. That's the first battle. There's a mouse, there's a PZH boomstick. That's fine. Let's go to the next battle. This time we'll be playing tier 6. This is the T95 Doom Turtle. Now this vehicle does have a variant that's premium. It's pretty much the same vehicle, just a different camouflage. So a lot of non-premium vehicles have the premium variant, which is basically the same vehicle, just with a different skin. And when the platoon system is dissolved, all of the vehicles that are duplicated will no longer be duplicated. Now you will not, if you have this vehicle as a premium, you will keep it as a premium. That's the thing. If you have all the premiums that you have will stay premiums, they'll be just separate outside of their platoon. They'll be transformed into a tech tree tank, and you will be able to premium that tech tree tank, so you will still have a premium vehicle at your disposal. And that should reduce the total number of copy tanks vehicles in the game. It should also reduce the total number of overall premiums in the game, and it should also increase the total number of standard vehicles on the tech tree. I see them doing that. I can see them do that, but that's just me speculating. It's nothing, I have no information on what they're going to do. I'm just speculating here, but I can see them potentially doing that. So that could technically solve the problem. Well, not exactly a problem. It's just, when you look at the tech tree, when you look at the overall tech tree right now, you see all these premiums. And I understand the player concern. It's a valid concern. There's a lot of other games that go the pay to win route. I can reassure you, this game will probably not go that way. There's no indications of that. I mean, it's a little bit difficult to do pay to win in War Thunder, because it doesn't matter what tank it is, a well-placed hit will destroy the vehicle. Doesn't matter if it's a Yak Tiger, a Pancake 775 or something like that. All if you put one well-placed shot, the vehicle will be destroyed. And all of the vehicles have weak spots. There is no vehicle with no weak spots. There is a counter for everything. So as of now, I can tell there's no pay to win. I didn't feel that at all. I play a lot of premiums. I get destroyed by non-premiums all the day. I get destroyed by non-premiums every day, all day. So that alone, if it were pay to win, I would be winning every single battle. But I don't win every single battle. I lose a lot of battles per day. It takes a while for me to get a acceptable game that I deem acceptable to upload. I don't upload just anything. I try to get a good battle. That's what I'm trying to do. Good quality battle. That's a decently played battle with any vehicle. And yes, I play Prius, and I get destroyed by non-Prius all the time. So that alone, I think, should be a proof that the game has no pay to win. Now, sure, people can get mad if they get destroyed by a premium. I mean, there are some vehicles that I personally don't like in the tier that they are. For example, the BMP-1 platoon, and there are a bunch of that I like to call problematic vehicles, problematic platoons, or actually not exactly platoons, but vehicles. The BMP-1 and the Object 268 are two such vehicles that I think are placed in a weird position. And besides that, I don't really think that any other vehicle is going to be that problematic. Every other vehicle is, I would say, more or less placed within the category where it should be. Again, this is a problem that will be solved when the platoon system is dissolved, and then every vehicle will have its own battle rating, and that will solve the issue with the BMP-1 and stuff like that. Although I have to say, even though the BMP-1 can be annoying, you don't really see those things often that much nowadays. And I do see them occasionally. I know I drive it occasionally, and that thing is still easily destroyed by high explosive artillery, machine gun fire. It's a very fragile vehicle. The object, I would say the object is more of a problem within tier 6 because that thing is scary. But even the object is still not immortal. It still gets destroyed easily like any other vehicle in the game. So I do understand player concern, and I appreciate that players are concerned, because, you know, if players are concerned about the game, that means that they care about the game. And criticism, always, I say that's always welcome, because if there is no criticism, then there is no improvement. And if you can tell me whatever you want about the game, you have my word. If there is a critical problem, I go straight to the community manager, and I talk with the community manager, and I can get stuff to the developers. I can get awareness to stuff within the game here. If there is a concern about something, I'm willing to help. And if you have concerns, just tell me. I will relay the information where it needs to go. And that was a good battle as well. Non-premium T95, again, I'm first place, and I outperformed all the premium vehicles again. Okay, let's go to the next battle. Yeah, the T95 is one of the more fun vehicles, even though it's slow, but it's definitely a decent vehicle. And let's go to the IS-2. This is pretty much, one of the more common vehicles. I think all players will eventually go through the IS-2. I like the IS-2. It has a very powerful main gun. Overall, it's a decent heavy tank. I enjoyed it in the early days. I haven't used it that much, so this is the first time I'm using it after a very long time. So let's see how the IS-2 will perform. Actually, it's a very good reverse hull vehicle. You just rotate the vehicle and you go backwards, basically. You have engine as your armor. Kind of a mini Merkava, actually. Although the vehicle has a weak spot in the commander's hatch and the turret, basically. That's the weak spot on the IS-2. S23. How it has a very powerful main gun, and that was a Yak Panther. Also a premium vehicle, got destroyed quite easily. I did take a hit, but didn't do anything. So that's already a victory against a premium vehicle here. Yeah, I have to. Maybe I should make a series of playing the non-premium, hunting premium vehicles. You know, could be pretty fun. As the GMC, also a very well placed hit, a very good hit as well, and we are at 2 destroyed vehicles. Okay, perfect. Now, as I mentioned before, you will have most vehicles have decent ammo. Most vehicles will rely, even premium vehicles, will rely on your knowledge on where to shoot. You can't just aim anywhere, fire, and expect to do damage. You can't really do that. Although, admittedly, if you're using a boomstick and if you're shooting at a lightly armored vehicle, you can pretty much shoot anywhere. It will probably destroy. So, in some instances, when we're talking about some boomsticks and some high explosive shells, HESH shells, high caliber main cannons and stuff like that, you can pretty much aim anywhere at lightly armored vehicles. It will probably destroy. Doesn't matter if it's a premium or non-premium. That counts for all the vehicles in the game that have a big main cannon, like the FV405 and you know the M728 and stuff like that. They all pretty much kind of aim anywhere and fire on light armor vehicles. I mean, in some cases, when the snail decides to grant you a wish, sometimes you aim anywhere at any tank and it just blows up. So there's the Gaijin moment to it, you know, the snail moment to it that is there. Let me tell you, I get snailed all the time, all day, every day. Doesn't matter what vehicle I have, doesn't matter what plane I fly, doesn't matter what ship I'm sailing with. I get snailed with anything. You are not going to be safe from being snailed just because you're in a premium. Snails everyone. Let me tell you that. The snail snails everyone. There is no escaping from the snail, okay? Doesn't matter if it's a Merkava or a Magach or a T-72. It doesn't matter. The snail will snail. So, just, you know, for proof that all the pay-to-win talk I've heard, you know, it's kind of, it makes no sense. At the end of the day, it makes no sense. I appreciate players being concerned, though. You know, as long as we care, we will be concerned, and we will point out these things. That's fine. That's totally fine with me. Criticism, again, is fine. And I'm here to listen, as well as to relay feedback to the developers. Again, as a content creator, I feel like it's my duty, you know, my obligation in a way, to do what the community wants, and to talk about stuff and clarify stuff, do tutorials and stuff like that. Because that way we do have a healthy community, and we do have a healthy community in the game. Although let me tell you, I rage at this game. I rage at this game, especially when I get snailed. That happens every day. But I do rage, and it is funny. But yeah, reverse hold IS2. Well, so far it's going pretty well. A non-premium vehicle, by the way. This is a pretty. What did just hit me? Oh no, it's artillery. Yeah, how many times I've been trolled by artillery while driving a Merkava? I don't know. Believe it or not, Merkava can get yeeted by artillery quite easily. And you know, Merkava, that's one of the vehicles that I wanted to play today, but I realized, oh, this video will be 5 hours long if I play all the vehicles that I wanted to play. But the Merkava being scary, and you know, I feel like a lot of players don't know how to handle that vehicle. It's not really a difficult vehicle to destroy. It's a very easy vehicle to disable if you know where to hit it. If you hit it below the main gun with a ATGM, it blows up. Any ATGM will just destroy it. If you hit it with high explosive, also below the gun, it will be just destroyed. If the Merkava angles just a little bit, shoot it right below the turret at the side or through the front track. It will hit the ammo. The Merkava, while being good, it's good in a good player's hands. If someone doesn't know how to use it, they will probably not do well with it. And what was a victory? Second place. Not bad, second place. I got snailed a little bit there when I was shooting at the Jumbo, but let's take a look at the score. So, almost the same score as the Yak Panther, and almost the same score as the Jumbo on the enemy team. So yeah, premium vehicle here, very little difference in score. You can count this as margin of error. Very minuscule difference in score. Again, non-premium vehicle. It comes down to how you use this vehicle. So let's go and let's play something that I have never played on the channel. Well, I haven't recorded. I played it though, but I haven't recorded. The Black Prince. Now, this is one of the vehicles that you can say it's a normal vehicle that you can find and encounter in the game. It doesn't have anything too special for it. It's slow. You know, it's the classic grinding platoon that you have in tier 6. I forgot what tier this is actually, but yeah, it's just a classic vehicle, classic platoon, and classic vehicle. So, how will I do with this vehicle? Now, I think if you guys have been watching me for a while, you know that when I start talking like this, you know it's about to be a good battle. It's kind of how it goes. It's important to know the structure of the vehicle, armor thickness, weak spots, basically knowledge of the vehicle that you're using. That way you can avoid weak spots. You can avoid making mistakes with the vehicles here. Now, the Black Prince has a very tough hull. It's a very tanky. It's after all based on a church hull. The weak spot on this vehicle is the turret, but you also do have a weak spot in the hull, basically the machine gun port, and I think the lower plates. But in general, if you angle this vehicle just a little bit, it will bounce shells. And when it comes to the turret armor, you also need to angle that a little bit in order to bounce shells, but it's slow and it has a very good gun, a very good main gun. The cannon on this thing is surprisingly good. It has a very fast reload. You can expect the same cannon on a TOG 2. The TOG 2 will be such a meme tank, that will be pretty funny. And I know for a fact that the TOG 2 will be added. I just don't know when. Could be on the 1st of April as a meme tank. After all, the TOG 2 is a meme tank. And it might not be the best vehicle, but it's a super heavy. And I will play the TOG 2 when it's added. Again, my speculation is April, because you know April is just a meme month, especially the start of the month. Maybe it will be something different, something else, but I know for a fact that that thing will be added. Maybe it might also be a medium box platoon. I mean, there's just a lot of options that they can choose, but the TOG will be a pretty funny addition to the game that I can't wait to actually play. Now, already at 2 destroyed vehicles. Oh, that's surprising. How did that vehicle still in one piece? 2 hits. Well, the ammo should be here. Nope. That should be ammo rack like 3 times by now. And my main gun got destroyed. Isn't that just lovely? Now that vehicle, it seems not to be able to go through my armor, although I'm not really trusting that. Let me wiggle the turret a little bit and... oops, still alive. Over there is the ammo. Okay, well that worked. It was kind of clumsy. I thought the ammo was on the right. Oh well. The church, the Black Prince has a very slow reverse, classic for this vehicle. Oh look, a premium Tiger, and it bounced. I didn't. Well, there goes a premium heavy tank, destroyed by a non-premium vehicle. They shot me in the rear. That didn't end well for them. Engine is quite good on this thing, so it absorbed the hit. That's second destroyed vehicle. And there's a Sherman, and they keep shooting. Yeah, that's right. Keep shooting at the engine block. Well, 3 destroyed vehicles. That was pretty smooth. Very nice, actually. Okay. 6 destroyed vehicles. So far, so good. But we are leaning towards a fail. Now, this is where things we need to consider a lot of different things actually. One of the things is that you alone in a team-based game, you can carry in some instances, but in some other instances you will not be able to carry. So it is important to note that no matter what vehicle you drive, you will have to rely on your team. It is a team-based game. You can't just solo everything. If the team fails, well, too bad. No matter what vehicle you have, it will be a fail. Premium or non-premium, if the team fails, it's going to be a fail, no matter what vehicle you are driving. That's also one of the things that I think players confuse a lot with, with premiums. They think premiums will just magically just solve the whole enemy team. No, that's not how this game works. And well, that was expected. I wasn't really able to move a lot. Let's take the next vehicle and let's just finish the battle, because why not? I mean, I still want to see my score at the end and compare my score to premium vehicle scores in the battle on both teams. Because, again, why not? We are after all trying to figure out if premiums can get the same score and same results as non-premiums, or should I say the other way around, if non-premiums get the same score as premiums. So far I think we all got our answer. It's I think what most players already knew. It just I felt the need. I felt like I had the, again, the obligation to show stuff like this, to show combat with non-premiums, just to show you that no matter what you drive, premium or non-premium, that you can still get a good score, still get a good battle, still be the first place, no matter what vehicle you're driving, because at the end of the day, skill matters the most, not vehicle. Oh look, a TPK 6.41. This is where machine guns are useful. This thing does have some machine guns, and there we go. That's good. Okay, now so I have to repair my main cannon. This vehicle, I haven't used this vehicle in a very long time. It's decent, it gets the job done, I guess. Well, I have this destroyed 9 vehicles still top in the team, even though I'm surrounded by premiums. It's funny. And this is where, yeah, I think it's game over for me. That vehicle has very tough frontal armor, so from the front you really will not be able to do much. So you really have to flank this vehicle here. It's a solid tank. I haven't been using it in a very long time. I'm also surrounded basically. Yeah, there's vehicles all over the place. And oh look, a M26 destroyed. But I think I'm about to be destroyed as well, because yeah. We will still look at the score though. I think the score will be pretty funny. I think we can all kind of expect what score this will be at the end of the day. Yep, there's like 5 vehicles all over the place. Oh well. That was pretty funny. And let's just go with the last vehicle here. I actually thought that this rat had 8 gems, well I guess not. Let's attempt to destroy this vehicle. I'm using heat ammo. Heat is not my favorite type of ammo. Let's use high explosive. Nope, even high explosive. Okay, fair enough. Let's just use heat again, or not. Well, that was a fail, but it was a good battle. I got top place in the team. Very good score actually. Very decent score. And let's take a look at the overall result. Oh, I got the best score on both teams, and I outperformed the premiums on both the friendly team and the enemy team. Well, I think this kind of shows and proves that no matter what vehicle you have, premium or non-premium. What matters in the end is that you know how to use the vehicle. And is this game pay to win? Well, I said the short answer on start, it's not. And now after 34 minutes, again I'll say the same thing. This game is definitely not pay to win. So you don't have to worry about that for now. And well, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments down below. And with that being said, stay safe. If you would like to, stay safe, and as always, I'll see you next time.